Another great area of the system is the styles. So inside of here, the site styles means we can control all sorts of different areas of the site, whether that's the fonts, colors, the 3 different button types, forms, or inside of miscellaneous, the different animations that are used, and the general spacing around the site. And then just noting this image blocks is a legacy from the previous version 7 that is included in the site here. So what does this mean? In terms of the site styles, we can then change this at a global level, which means that anywhere around the site, any of the fonts, colors, buttons that are used can then get changed at a single place. There's some suggested themes that are here that come with different fonts and different colors. And there is all sorts of different pre-selected, again, styles that are done here. So clicking one of these, you can then see it immediately change on the page, and you can preview how it goes and looks like. And then you might feel like settling on something, or you could change it yourself by clicking the arrow and then clicking on the individual items. And then you can change the font family yourself. So you might decide, I can type and search something. And then here we go. I can then select this one. And then I can change the weighting of the font. I can change all sorts of other things, either by clicking and dragging the slider. And you can see how it's changing here. Or I could click into it, and then I could type a number that I might be happy with, and then click off, and then you can see that changing. Again, with the sizes, change this, or click in, and then I like to just change the text into here. So it could be you change it like that, or you could change the number like, or again, slide it. But I tend to leave the extra piece of information here alone. So I'm just changing the number. The fonts themselves can cover the paragraphs and the buttons. So again, the same principles apply, but we have access to the primary, secondary, and tertiary buttons. And then under miscellaneous, this is often just other places around the site that might have the fonts, whether that's in a folder or whether that is the title up the top here. So those are all taken with the miscellaneous. And then again, you could come into different areas in this general assigning the styles. And again, you can see that they can either follow one of the pre-selected styles that you have got in the system, or you could go custom. So by clicking custom, you can completely override what the site title may be. So in this case, we could select the site title to be this. It can be something totally different. Change the style, change the size itself, but just know that's on a custom setting. So if you do go and change the general headers, paragraphs, etc., just note that over in this area, you've just overridden it. So you have access to a whole bunch of different things inside of this space. Now, a little shortcut, should you not be sure where to go and change things, you can then click here. And so hovering my mouse, I can see the blue line appearing. Clicking this then can bring me to the different areas of the system itself. The only thing to note is if what you're trying to click has an action behind it, i.e. a link, then that might not often be the case, and you might go and open up the link itself rather than trying to get to the button. So clicking this button, I can't actually open it, but I can just quickly come into here and see that.